Yeah, we have.
Okay. Say no more. Say
Yeah,
no more. Okay.
we've remained true to the language, um, so it's in Shakespearean verse still, but what we've done is we've created the world. That's why I've called it Enemy of Man. Enemy of Man is a direct reference from the play. It means the devil. Um, in a way, I wanted to call it Enemy of Man and not call it Macbeth, because when you call it Macbeth, people have preconceptions. They think, oh, I'm going to see a Shakespeare play put on screen. Whereas when you see Throne of Blood, which was Kurosawa's version of Macbeth, I think it benefited from the fact that it had a separate identity all of itself. And then Orson Welles did the same thing with The Chimes at Midnight. You kind of approach it knowing that something new is going to be added to your perception of that great work. But there's certain characters that I've expanded upon. I won't tell you what the characters are because it probably spoil your enjoyment of the film itself. But we've expanded certain characters and created the world, I hope, of not just Macbeth, but all the characters that are influenced by the events in the story themselves. Yeah, well, Sean played Macbeth on the London stage, I don't know, about 10 years ago now, and he was a younger man. Um, I see Macbeth as the tragedy of a couple that are in the last chance saloon. You know, everything's kind of gone past them. You know, they've watched the world go by. Um, they're established political figures, but they're there with so many other established political figures. Macbeth is a great soldier, and he gets a slap on the back for that. So they're a kind of very, successful political couple, but they have no children. And the situation with them now is it doesn't look like they're going to have children, and so to fill that void, Lady Macbeth needs him to pursue what the witches have said to him, which is, "You will be king." But I see, with the fact that Sean is now 10 years older, he has a melancholy now that he didn't have 10 years ago. I've just noticed that about when he came and did his day for us. There's a real sadness about Sean when he approaches Macbeth, and it's a quality that has been missing from many Macbeths that I have seen, and it works so well, especially later on in the film itself. So I think that's something that he would definitely be bringing to the feature. Ross is the youngest of the Thanes, and not to give away what we've done with the character in the script, but we have created a story for Ross inside the script by adding elements from other characters. He's become a very, very important character in the film. In a way, he is the story of how the political parties move inside Scotland, and whether you back Macbeth or you don't back Macbeth, you go with Macduff and back to England. So he's a character that oscillates throughout the film, and in a way, I wanted to use a young actor, and I've been a big fan of Rupert's, not only from the Harry Potter, which he's great in, but some of the other films he's done as well. I've really seen that there's a great actor there, and he came out and did a day for us, and he just knocked it out of the park. Because I gave him, right, you're going to wear a suit of armour, you're going to get on a horse, you're going to act with Jason Fleming, and you're going to have to use a Scottish accent. And also, we want to take an element from what they call the England scene, which is a huge scene, and it's a vast emotional scene. And I want to take a small snippet out of that scene, and I want you to do it on this horse, moving through the forest, and he nailed it. Nailed it both times, both takes, and he was great. And I think he's going to be fantastic in this film. It'll be a real breakout for him. I am actually going to be an enemy of man. I play the Thane of Cawdor. It's quite an interesting story as to why I'm playing the Thane of Cawdor. The Thane of Cawdor is the traitor at the beginning of the movie, who's in open rebellion against King Duncan. He's invited the Norwegian king over, and there's been an invasion, and the country's been at war for however long. And Cawdor is defeated, he's captured, and he's executed. I was doing a TV show, Hit and Miss, and I had to have my head chopped off, and so they had to make a cast of my head, which they did, for a sequence where it's revealed my head in a ditch. And then I realised when we were shooting the promo, wouldn't it be great if we could find the head and use it in the promo? And so we did. We found the head, we dusted it down. So I had to play the Thane of Cawdor in the promo. And so we're going to use that head because it's my lucky head now. And I'm going to be the Thane of Cawdor. Do I have any lines? I think I might have a line as well. So yeah. We are in discussions at the moment regarding Lady Macbeth, but because it's at that stage, we can't make any announcements. Unfortunately, I would have loved to be able to make an announcement to you today, but fingers crossed we'll be making an announcement hopefully before the end of Kickstarter, if not pretty soon afterwards.